Join us now for Education Matters, a weekly look at the real people and real stories in education across North Carolina.
Welcome to Education Matters, presented by the Public School Forum of North Carolina. I'm Keith Poston. The General Assembly is considering a constitutional amendment to permanently cap income tax rates in North Carolina. If approved, it would appear on the November ballot along with other constitutional amendments being proposed this week. If approved, it would fundamentally change how future elected General Assemblies can govern. With education making up more than half of the state budget, what impact could this amendment have on the state's ability to fund public schools, community colleges, and universities? We'll discuss today with a great lineup of guests. As we do every week, before we tackle our main topic, we open with our Edlines, a quick scan of education headlines across North Carolina and the U.S. As the General Assembly's short session nears an end, the pace has been frenetic as new bills are introduced and old bills are stripped and replaced with brand new language, often late at night and voted on the next afternoon. This past week saw new reporting requirements for public schools on how they teach cursive writing and multiplication tables, and a new law to automatically enroll students in the next highest mathematics course when they score a top score on the end of grade test. The same bill also directed the state superintendent to study ways to reduce testing and report by January 15, 2019. Other changes passed last week bar the Department of Public Instruction from reducing funding for its Office of Charter Schools to meet the $5.1 million in mandated cuts at DPI. Both Superintendent Mark Johnson and the State Board of Education had asked the General Assembly to rescind those cuts, but those requests were denied. State Board Chairman Bill Kobe said he expects significant layoffs at the state's education agency as a result. Even though the state's brand new innovative school district has yet to operate a single school in the state, the General Assembly passed legislation last week to expand the effort. The program had been capped at 5 schools to be taken over by charter operators selected by the ISD. Under the new legislation, the ISD can add up to 4 more schools by 2020. Finally, while the General Assembly did approve a $3 billion transportation bond for road construction last week, there has been no movement at all on the proposed $1.9 billion school bond bill. As we recently covered on this program, our state's public schools have about $8 billion in school construction and renovation needs. It appears likely that legislators will adjourn without taking action on a school bond. Remember, you can visit the Public School Forum's website at ncforum.org, click on Education Matters, and read about each of the Edlines as well as the other topics we cover each week.